Great. So, City Punk here with We Came as Romans. How are you guys?
Good, really good.
Yeah, good.
You've had a long day, so
Indeed.
I'll try and keep these questions quite short then. So, Vans Warped Tour UK, how you find it so far?
It was awesome. We played a few hours ago, and we've been doing press like all day, and it's crazy. Our set was really awesome, and just doing a bunch of interviews, and people are pretty interested in what we're doing, so it feels nice, you know.
Yeah, you've been literally had one of the busiest days here.
Yeah.
Of course, the new album, Tracing Back Roots. What was the writing and recording process for that one? Because I know you worked with John Feldman.
Yeah, it was way different than anything that we had done before, because previously we recorded with Joey Sturgis, and that was in like the middle of nowhere in Indiana. And so with John Feldman, it was in like LA, which is obviously, you know, one of the most coveted spots to be in the U.S. Everyone wants to be in LA. And so it was cool. Dave, Kyle, and I flew in, and we worked with John a lot on like vocal stuff. And John and I wrote a few songs together. And then Andy and Lou and Eric came in, and yeah.
This is amazing.
Jaeger bombs.
There you go. This is about to turn this interview in a different direction.
Yeah, no, but
Fraternity.
yeah, after a few weeks, Andy, Lou, and Eric came in, and we're like, all right, how's the CD? And they're like, well, it could be better. And then, no, we all just put our heads together, and we had like 18 songs, so we figured out which ones we actually wanted to do and pursue. Eric did drums, guitars, bass were done, vocals were done. Then we flew out of LA.
Go ahead. So you said you had like 18 songs to do. You obviously picked the best ones because the reaction from the fans was pretty insane, of course.
Yeah, it's cool, especially like over here. We weren't sure how the CD was gonna respond, like how kids were gonna respond to it. But it actually, the songs that we played from the new record are the loudest, I'd say.
Yeah,
live.
definitely.
So it's pretty cool and comforting to be like, yes, this record, like everyone gets it, like it's good, it's solid, it's forward, it's to the point, and we're definitely really proud. Actually, someone was telling me the other day, he was a German, and he goes, your newest CD, and I don't mean this in a bad way. And I was like, oh, he's gonna say he hates it. And then he goes, is better than both last CDs. And I go, I am fine with that. Like, thank you. Like, that is awesome.
What is your name? I'll take
Yeah, so that felt good.
Yeah, it's awesome. You can be the most confident in anything, and you know, you never know if the fans are gonna love it as much as you do. And coming out with this CD, everyone in the band was like, hands down, this is the best thing we've ever done. Now let's all get really nervous and anxious and find out what.
Let's sit on it for a while, and then when we release it, let's all get, like, of course, you said, nervous. You had a guest appearance, of course, on I Survive. It was Aaron Gillespie.
We did.
How did you when you writing the track? Did you have him in mind, or did you bounce it down and thought, you know what, let's get him on this?
Not when we were writing it, but he was always in mind as a potential guest vocalist for the CD. Not that like way before he agreed to do it or anything, but it was just like a dream of the band.
Yeah.
You know, we all kind of grew up listening to Under Oath, and that was like a huge musical influence on all of us. And Eric and I actually really enjoy Aaron's other band, The Almost, and so we were just like, oh man, we hope we can get him to do it. So we have like, you know, the final track listing of songs, and we're like, okay, what song would make the most sense? And it was I Survive, and so, you know, we had our manager send it to his manager, who sent it to him, and he was like, this song is really cool. And he ended up flying to LA, recording the vocals, and we were like, yeah.
It was cool too. He sent us a really nice email, just kind of being like, hey, you guys are awesome, like, thanks for, you know, like, thanks for letting me be a part of this. And and then he's like, if your drummer ever breaks his arm, give me a call. And we're like, Eric, get over here.
I got a knife.
Yeah. Then a few months later, he's like on tour with Paramore right now, so that's awesome.
So, but yeah, he was really cool about it, and we were definitely stoked that he was willing to do it. And yeah, so altogether, I was pretty happy, pretty stoked.
Just made the album a little bit more crazy for you guys, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, just personally for everyone, it was like, even if that were to be like the least popular song on the CD, it's still like a dream come true for all of us.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's actually a really popular song, so that makes it even better.
Loving it. Of course, we spoke about being here in Europe. Yep. You've got the Australian part of what coming next in a few days. How do you guys feel about that?
Good overall. We did a headlining tour right before this, and we had one day off at home. And after, you know, I think it's actually like exactly a week from now. There's the Switzerland and Austria Days of Warped Tour, and then we fly back to Michigan for 1 day, and then fly out to Australia. Yeah. And so when it's all said and done, we will have been gone for about 3 months. So
Wow.
Yeah.
like it's we're really looking forward to it. We love playing shows. Obviously, we signed up for this. We knew what we were getting into, but it has a little bit of a bittersweet moment just because we're missing Thanksgiving, which is a big U.S. holiday. Everyone generally goes home to be with their families.
That's what we're missing, really.
Food,
Yeah,
lots
the
of
most typical
leftovers.
American thing to say. Lots of food. Give
Damn
me
it.
all the food.
Yeah.
Actually-
Watching your dad scream at the TV.
Yeah.
Football.
Football.
See, some guy, I think it was the Dirty Heads earlier, he turned around to me after the interview and went, your interview was great, but the only downside to this place is I hate the food in the UK. So I was like, sorry, man.
That was really nice.
Good,
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't think it was bad earlier.
No. You had a good food. You had the good food.
I like English breakfast a lot. I don't know.
I will say, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, though, a few years ago, I went to a American football game with my grandpa and my dad, and then we went to the bar at 10 in the morning. Just got hammered. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It's like an American breakfast.
The day before Thanksgiving, though, was the biggest bar night, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I did that last time. Regretful.
Yeah.
But
Actually, talking about that, so we kind of touched upon you guys having a really crazy touring lifestyle. What's been the craziest moment on tour?
Craziest moment on tour.
Something you may have forgotten.
For me, it happens like once every 2 or 3 months where something will happen and I'll just take a step back and be like, this is crazy to think that when I was 15, dreaming of going on a tour once, that, we've made it to this level, whatever that level would be. Main stage Warped Tour in Detroit. We played twice in the Philippines now. We even stayed in a resort in the Philippines. Tonight on stage, thousands of people. You couldn't see where the crowd ended tonight. There's
It's huge in there, isn't it?
yeah, you just, there's those moments where you think wow, this is my life. I never thought that it would come to this, and just really grateful and blessed to do what we do and have what we have.
I also think seeing the actual reaction and what our band actually means to fans and to people when they tell us
Yeah, we get a lot of letters.
Yeah, we also actually I have a letter in my jacket pocket.
I have
that's
2
from
letters
that.
in my bunk that I
Yeah.
got today to sign.
So it's cool. I never thought, our band didn't think that we'd grow up making such an impact, but we somehow have, and it was just pretty. It's always cool to, like you were just saying, to take a step back and just be like, wow, we're actually, kids are receiving this the right way, and
Yeah.
we're actually helping them out, and we're not even there. Some of them never met us, but they're just listening to something that we were passionate about, and they're, finding passion in it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty wild the way that actually works, So
It's amazing that you guys actually got letters today as well. It's just
Yeah.
it just shows, of course, that they're still loving you.
It's crazy. It really is.
So we touched upon what you're going to be doing next, which is, of course, your Australia. You see, you're doing a bit more of Europe. What's left of the future plans? What have you guys got in mind?
We actually just announced today that we're doing the Rock Sound and Puricon Exposure Tour at the end of February, and that's going to be awesome. Actually, our really, really good friends, they were just on our U.S. tour, the Color Morale. They're on that tour along with Trunk, No Captain Trunk, who was on our U.S. tour as well, and then a band from here called Palm Reader. And so far, that's really all we're allowed to talk about.
This
I mean-
goes out in December, so we probably would have seen a bit more, of course. But
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, we're about to be gone for 3 months. We're about 7 weeks into that 3 months. It's kind of just always like that. We're always on tour.
Yeah.
As soon as we get done with that, the Rock Sound and Puricon tour, there's more plans after that yet to be announced. But there's more plans after that. After those plans that are unannounced, there's more plans after that are unannounced as well.
huge unveiling. Yeah.
Yeah, we have tours booked up until next August at this point.
Wow.
And so I mean, anyone pretty much anywhere in the world right now watching this can probably see us in the next 8 months.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're literally the last ones in the room, so I'll let you guys, of course, finish off here. We'll refill those, and you guys can go have an amazing night.
Cool.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, We came as Romans.